Hi everyone, welcome to the PEB channel. I'm Joel Pettit, and today I want to talk to you about Marines being forced into the Legacy Disability Evaluation System, or the LDES. Most people out there will ask, what the heck is the LDES? Well, in a nutshell, it's just simply the IDES without the VA integrated into it. It's the old way they used to do disability evaluation in the military. It would go something like this. Service member would be hurt, they'd be referred to the DES, the military would evaluate them, they would find them fit or unfit, they'd be rated, they'd be either retired or separated, then the military member would apply to the VA for their benefits, they'd wait a year and a half, then they'd get their VA benefits with a large lump sum back pay. The problem is for individuals who were separated but actually had severe issues that weren't considered unfitting for the military, their earning potential, of course, would be severely diminished, and they'd have to be waiting a year or a year and a half for the VA that's supposed to make up for that diminution of earning potential, and they would just be out of luck for that year. And that would result, of course, in homelessness or maybe worse. So you have the integration. So the VA and the DoD processes play out at the same time. It makes sense. We all agree it's a very valuable system. The problem is that the LDES still exists. There are some uses for it, but pushing people out fast is not one of them, meaning for that one reason. Here's the issue that I've been getting calls about. Apparently, there are Marines out there who have graduated basic training, pinned on their Eagle Globe and Anchor, their EGA, they've gone to their MOS schools, they've been injured, they've been getting treatment and rehabilitation for sometimes over a year. So they've been in the Marine Corps over a year and a half or almost 2 years. And all of a sudden, they're being told they're being referred to the LDES and that they have no choice. This, sadly, is completely wrong. And when I say wrong, I don't mean incorrect just administratively. I'd say morally. Because in the Marine Corps, there is a manual called the MARCOR SEPS Man, and in paragraph 8201, it states that recruits shall not be referred to the IDES, but to the LDES. Okay, whether you agree with that or not, that's the rule. I got it. The problem is that recruits cease to be recruits as soon as they graduate training, because when they give you that EGA, they say, congratulations, Marine, because you've earned the right to be called a Marine. And anyone who's been in the Marine Corps knows that if you, in training, if you say anything but this recruit, that recruit, these recruits, if you say this Marine, that Marine, these Marines, God help you. So you earned it. And this paragraph in that manual does not apply. Well, there is another regulation that may apply, or I should say does apply, but with not as much specificity. So that regulation is DoD Instruction 1332.18, paragraph 1.2 Charlie 2. Now, within Charlie, there are 3 subparagraphs, and I'll talk about all 3 just for sake of completeness. The first subparagraph states that a service member can get into the LDES by electing it. 2, if the Secretary of the Military Department concerned forces the service member into the LDES because of a compelling and an individualized reason. So there's 2 elements to that one. And 3, if the service member who's referred to the IDES refuses to submit a VA claim. Because then how can you have an integrated system if the person refuses to integrate the VA into the system? So those 3 are how you can get into the LDES as a service member. Now, the second subparagraph, that's where the issue lies. Because let's say a Marine commander says, you know what, I'm not talking about 8201. What are you talking about? Okay, well, let's talk about the instruction you are relying on. Tell me what that says. And if that person says, okay, it's that one. It's 1.2 Charlie 2. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, what is your compelling and individualized reason? And the problem that I would have even contemplating the logic of this person's reasoning would be that I've gotten more than one call about this same issue. And logically speaking, it's impossible to have an individualized reason that applies to multiple individuals. Because as soon as you are no longer an individual, meaning you're no longer unique, you are a group of some kind. It could be a group of two, which we normally call a couple, or a small group of three, which is a few. But whatever you are not an individual. You are no longer in an individualized world. You are in a group world. Therefore, you may have a compelling reason, but if it's not individualized, you fail the second test of that rule. That's why this circumstance makes me so angry, because Marines have sacrificed their bodies to get through training just for the hope to become and be called Marines. The fact that this is happening and now they're being pushed out through the LDES is insulting. And it should be insulting to every active duty, reserve, retiree, and veteran Marine out there. So please, if you're a Marine and you are facing these issues, please visit my website, joelpettitlaw.com, shoot me an email, give me a call. I'd really like to speak to you about your potential case, because this is an issue that needs to stop as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, please click here to watch more. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.